Wednesday, July 8, 2014, a plane crash in Los Angeles left two teenage girls going to heaven and it hurt 168 others. At 5:13 p.m. on Wednesday, July 8, 2014, the plane Airbus 330 departed 402 International Airport. After 14 hours, the plane crashed on approach to Los Angeles. After the crash, two 16-year-old girls identified as Charlotte Haley Fairchild went to heaven after the crash. The plane has 314 occupants. The plane had dust all around the plane. Sadly, two teenage girls did not make it. They were both identified as 16-year-old Charlotte Haley Fairchild. Her mother Hartley and her three cute bigger girls. Her bigger girls were so cute and sweet and they were sitting beside each other. Another girl, 16-year-old girl Andrews Haley Fairchild. Andrews Haley Fairchild hit her face on the chair in front of her when it crashed and she hit her face on the floor. The 16-year-old girl had her right arm broken and bad moderate burns on her elbow, and her elbow was broken and it was hurting a lot. Andrews Haley Fairchild was in a lot of pain. Her mother rescued her and she was shattered to see her nose and eyes bruised. She was taken to Los Angeles General and was taken into surgery after arrival. Her mother and her girls were holding each other's hands and prayed for her while she was in surgery. Andrews Haley Fairchild was waking up from surgery and was in serious condition. The only one in serious condition is a 16-year-old girl identified as Andrews Haley Fairchild, born on July 16th and July 17th. She was in tears and her mother sat on her side and held her hands tightly and stayed by her side. On Friday, July 16, 2014 and Saturday, July 17, 2014, a 16-year-old girl identified as Andrews Haley Fairchild. They celebrated the life of 16-year-old girl identified as Andrews Haley Fairchild. She was buried on Friday, July 22, 2014, and they prayed, put flowers on her grave, and her mother was in tears on her daughter's grave. A memorial was opened on Friday, August 13, 2014, near the airport to remember the teenage girl. A 16-year-old girl was in serious condition, and that 16-year-old girl was fighting for her life and clinging to her life. Her back had blisters on her elbow and her back, and she underwent surgery to her shattered body. Her body was full of white and red burns and her shoulder was broken because she hit her body on the chair in front of her, and her mother took some time until she was rescued. She was buried because she had a bit of a hot thing hit her as she had hit the chair in front of her. 14-year-old Andrews Haley Fairchild was a cute teenage girl.